Welcome to the August 2021 Wagen Register's trip to Donegal in Ireland. Although this trip was largely attended by members from throughout Ireland, thanks to the lifting of COVID restrictions, a couple of us did manage to get across from England and really enjoyed being out, using these cars for what they're actually designed for. Our base for the weekend was the Strand Hotel in Ballyliffin, and from there we visited a number of beautiful beaches and drove through some of the wonderful lanes that Donegal has to offer. For me, who'd never been there before, it came across as almost a cross between, from England anyway, the Lake District and Cornwall. You've got the beautiful beaches together with the scenery from the Lake District, but the one thing was missing, and that was people. It was wonderfully quiet and relaxed and happy, and what a fantastic way to start to get back out after the releasing of these COVID restrictions. For the first morning, we toured around some of the beautiful beaches of Donegal. It seems like every time you turn a corner, you come across another one of them. And it was very nice going around in convoy and just seeing what the place has to offer. One standout thing for me was just the weather. You'll notice from a number of these shops that at times it's incredibly cloudy. In fact, at times it was raining and the cloud was so low it was like driving through fog when you were going through some of the hills. But then within seemingly 5 minutes, the sun was out, bright sunshine, it was hot, and yeah, it was something I'd not experienced before. Towards the end of the morning, we stopped for coffee at Dunree Fort. Now, Dunree Fort sits at the mouth of Loch Swilly, which is part of the Inishowen Peninsula, and it actually sits at the opening of one of 3 natural glacial fjords of Ireland, and as a result, the water there is incredibly deep. Reading through the history of the museum, it appears this fort was built largely in the Napoleonic wartime, but also continued to play a significant part right up until the First World War, where fleets were moored in the deep waters there and very protected. After coffee, we continued to tour around, looking again at some more of the beautiful sights, and ended up at Inch Island, where, because the sun had come out and it was really warm, we headed for the beach and spent a couple of happy hours just exploring a deserted beach and just having a nice relax. In the afternoon, we broke into smaller groups, and 3 of us went off and started to explore some of the off-road tracks available in Donegal. None of these tracks were particularly technical, but that's not the point. They were beautifully scenic, and there was enough of a challenge to make you think. And yeah, it was just a fantastic time. Finally, at the end of the day, we did find one semi-technical short climb, which, due to complete user error, I forgot to press the record on the GoPro, but at least did have the foresight at the end to get out and actually take a shot of Declan coming up it. Enjoy, Declan. Thanks for watching. Hope you've enjoyed it. You probably don't need telling by now that this is a completely amateur production. Thanks again for watching.